Hello, Sava here, Football Heritage TV. I hope everybody is well. Happy Thursday afternoon. So, Sava, this guy is going to go for a pint in about an hour and forget football for a while. But before we do, Tottenham Hotspur are flying tomorrow to go on tour. We're going on tour for our pre-season games where we're going to play European champions, West Ham. European champions. We're going to play Leicester City. We're going to play a couple of other teams as well. We've got Barcelona as well. What's going to happen, people? Who is going on that flight? Is anyone going to get left behind? Do we think that they're all going to go so that Postecoglou can run the rule over every single one of them? Are we going to start every pre-season game with the likes of Dyer and Sanchez and Tanganga at the back and Joe Rodon? How are you feeling? How's everyone feeling about pre-season? How's everyone feeling about the new season? We were hoping to get some news today. Lots of talk that there was going to be some announcement today on the medical for Mickey van der Ven. All gone very quiet. You know, it's strange when Romero goes quiet, don't you? You know, it's strange. But as we've seen already in this window, there are a lot of transfers that look dead in the water and then bang, here we go. So I hope everyone is well. Big up to absolutely everyone in the chat. There's so many of you in the chat. I can't say hello to absolutely everyone, but big up. Brian Daigle is in the chat. Yeah, he said Football Heritage. Yeah, listen, good talk. Good 30 minutes chat. We chewed the fat about life, and I hope you're well, brother. Sue is in the house. Big up to Sue Smith. Morton Barley's in the house. Jessica's in the house. KJ Stance. Everyone is saying the same thing. I feel sorry for Vicario. Yeah, I'm sure we're going to get some centre-backs in. I'm sure. This is one of those shows. We're going to go for 55 minutes, and then Henry Wright TV is streaming at 7 p.m. I will not be joining Henry. I have decided that beer beats Henry tonight, I'm afraid. Henry is aware of this, by the way. Get your questions in, and we'll go through them. This is a show where it's time for you to tell me, how do you feel about pre-season? Any questions you've got about pre-season? Are we ready for it? Are we falling behind, or have we done better business than other clubs? Would you say Man United have done great business so far compared to us? Mason Mount's come in. What else have they done? Onana seems to be taking a while to get over the line. Declan Rice seems to be taking forever to get over the line. Something to do with lawyers and paperwork. And God, remember when football used to be quite simple? Yeah, me too. I remember it. Gregor thinks centre-backs will be done. Lots of people still talking about centre-backs. Yeah, so that's where we are, people. Lots of reports today. I've seen a few reports flying around about Andrea Cambiasso, a player I don't know too much about. I'll have to rely on some of my friends that watch Italian football in more detail than I do. Tommy G, thank you very much. Listen, I just felt that it was the right thing to say. As in my video, I said I did believe that there would be people that come out straight away from that video saying, oh, mental health, people make it up. And of course there were idiots. What's happened to me in the last 5 hours? So since I finished streaming with you guys at about 12 p.m., so about 6 hours ago, I've had people in my chat telling me that Lionel Messi is not one of the greatest 5 players of all time. Just putting it out there, just throwing it out there. I've had people messaging me saying, how dare you belittle Saka if you don't think he's world class? He was at the World Cup, he must be. To which my response was, sorry, does that mean every player who plays at the World Cup is world class? To which apparently it does. Apparently some guy called Matt was telling me that everyone who's at the World Cup is world class because it's the World Cup. Yeah. I've had people messaging me saying that Dele Alli's faking it. I've had people messaging me saying that I think I'm an ITK. It is, honestly, be a YouTuber and your comments, honestly, your Instagram, your TikTok, my YouTube comment all day. It's just like mental, absolutely mental. Tom Hilliard said, love the content, 10K imminent. We'll see. I mean, the aim is to get there by the end of September. But thank you to everyone that has subscribed. We're now at 7,189, so we're 11 away from 7,200. It's been quite a big rise in the last month or so. So thank you for that. And as always, we all know the rules. Smash the like button. 240 of you in here, only 40 likes. Put your questions in. I'll try and answer as many questions as possible. And if you want to ensure they get read out, the super chats are there. And of course, super chats today, as we said, all super chats from this morning show and from this show will go to mental health charities. And I've got a big announcement in the next month or so as to a huge charity event I'm doing next year. So, yeah, where are we? Ruti2 said Vicario is being set up to fail. Amy thinks all the Spurs players should go. I've got a feeling they will. 24/7 said it's going to be Romero and flipping Rodon. Here's a question for you. So, pre-season, at the moment, we're going, there's no other centre-backs, like new centre-backs. So the centre-backs going are going to be what? Sanchez, Tanganga, Rodon, Romero, Davis, Dyer. They're the 6 that are going, right? I'm pretty sure. Who, obviously, it's going to change, but who would be your first choice back two? Who would be your centre-back pairing in a back two? I'll help everyone out and say Romero. Who's going to partner Romero? Who do we think is going to partner Romero? I'll wait for the question for some of the answers to come in. Big up to you as well. Polio125. Evening to Leon. Evening to Liam. Claude Murphy is the transfer window closing next week? Is the transfer window closing next week? I think if you have to ask me, I think that's really worrying. Are you doing what you always do, Claude? Are you trying to be a bit clever? Yeah, you know it doesn't close next week. I'm not sure what your point is. Try putting it into words. Please put it into words. Hey, no. I won't have any chat like that. Last warning. Henry's my boy. I will have no comments like that, I'm afraid. Last chance. I will block you. What beer do I drink when I go to my local? It will be a neck oil. I love a neck oil. Martin has said, evening, Sava. We still live in hope for centre-backs. We're always in hope for centre-backs, my friend. Let's have a look. Kev G said, jetting off for a pre-season tour without our new centre-backs, a typical Spurs cock-up. Each passing day is a day less in learning the Ange ball way. Yeah, I mean, there is that way of looking at it. I've got a feeling something's going to happen very, very soon. I've been checking Romano today. There's been no Spurs news whatsoever. A lot of news about other clubs, not so much about Romano. Christian Pulisic is confirmed as an AC Milan player in the last 18 minutes. Leonardo? Who am I talking about? Lionel Messi is his signature apparently is gonna take place in the next later today. Sorry, for Inter Miami. Moussa Dembele, as in the Olympic Lyonnais striker, is now a free agent, and apparently he is in talks with European clubs and Saudi side Al Ettifaq. Fabrizio Romano has also said he understands that talks for Onana are ongoing as expected. There's optimism as Inter and Man U are negotiating. Also that Donnarumma of PSG will not be going anywhere. Victor Gyökeres has joined Sporting Lisbon from Coventry. Renan Lodi has joined Marseille from Atletico Madrid. AC Milan were apparently in talks with Adama Traore, but that's broken down and it's not happening anymore. And apparently other clubs are looking at him. Please don't be Spurs. Don't be Spursy and go get him. So it's all happening. Tom Martin says, not a chance. Daniel Levy pays for 35 plus players to go to Australia. Some of them are going to have to go, right? Jessica has said centre-backs may be done this week. But are they the right ones, Tapsoba and VDV, or wrong ones? Hopefully, I'm hoping in the next couple of days we can get both wrapped up. I don't know if that's the child of me going back to when I was a kid to when Spurs actually signed good players. Please, Spurs, please. Ruti too has said, sorry, Balpinder has said, do you think we should give a chance to the Chi? To the Chi? What do you mean? To the Chi? Am I missing something, people? To the Chi we have in pre-season? I don't know what you mean, Balpinder. What does that mean? Let me know and I'll answer it. Craig Lee, big up Craig from Newcastle, has said, Sava, it was easy before the internet because there wasn't all the BS to contend with. Yeah, but we wouldn't have had all the fun in between, would we, Craig? You know what I mean? Half of it is the fun that goes with it, right? Eamon, am I a full-time YouTuber? No. What is my job? Don't you worry. There's the answer to that. Ultras Kenny, I don't rate Onana. How? Come on. Onana's a really good goalkeeper. Why would you not rate Onana? Good evening, Sava. I'd turn that social media stuff off. Yeah, but Mark, that doesn't really help me bond with people. Does it? Doesn't really help me bond with people. Dyer and Romero. Oh, it's going to be Dyer, isn't it? Roden and Romero. I'd take Roden or Davis and Romero. Any two from the stands on the day. Big up to the disabled team, channel members. Hope you're well over there, people. Hope you're all well. All is good. Thank you to the 2 people that subscribed. 8 more subscribers in the next hour. We can get to 7,200, which is beyond my wildest dreams in the short time I've been going. Dyer. For all 3 Dyers. Davis, Dorrington. Answer is, this makes me depressed. Romero and Dyer. I think I'd rather Davis. Is that crazy? No, listen, I think it's like picking the lesser of evils, isn't it? I mean, on a team sheet, I don't want to see Davis, Dyer, Roden, Tanganga, or Sanchez, or Dyer. Like, I don't want to see any of them. But someone's going to have to play, unless it's a Sayers, unless it's a Dorrington, a Dyer, and Sanchez to start. Campbell Lee has said, not an answer to the question you asked, but I think Dorrington will get a fair bit of game while away. Well, fine, get him in. Let's see. I'd rather see a Dorrington than a Sanchez and a Dyer and a Roden, if I'm brutally honest. JC has said, I heard an opinion of Royal playing centre-back next to Romero. Yeah, I suppose it depends on what he wants to do with the right-back scenario, right? I mean, at some point, we're going to have to... Postecoglou will make a decision as to who's going to be the right back. Is it going to be Porro? Is it going to be Spence? Is it going to be Royale? If not, does Royale tuck in? I don't really want to see Royale tucking in. I don't really want to see him as a right back. But hey, it is what it is. Ledley or Gary Mabbott. 24 said, love Dorrington to get a chance. A lot of love for Dorrington tonight. Claude, I think you're trying to belittle me. If you are, just spell my surname right. Do you know what I mean? Big up to the intelligent, and then Sava with a little S and 2 A's. It's 2 V's. It's 2 V's. S-A-V-V-A. It's really, really simple. Claude, always in my chat. Always there. VK said, if you, Henry, and Sean are going to be negative when it's a time to be positive, you can F off down the Emirates. He's back. He's back. I've got to send this to Henry. Henry was mocking you the other day, and I didn't believe him. Here it is. Let me send this to Henry and to Sean. Where are we? Where's my little group with Henry and Sean? Just to say that he's back. There we go, guys. Here we go. Sending it to F off down the Emirates. I mean, what I love about people like you, what I absolutely love, is what have I said that's negative? What have I, please tell me, what have I said? Look, there you go. There you go to the boys. F off down the Emirates. What have I said that's negative? Please tell me, VK, with your model-like picture. Please tell me. I'm pretty sure I'm asking questions about Spurs tour. It is funny. It is funny. Where are we? No, Van der Ven. Listen, there's still time. Let's hope. Sava, try any of the 2x2 IPAs if you've got them your way. I've never heard of it, if I'm honest, Craig. I don't know. Who's it by? Or is that the name? And is that the name of the brewery? Or I don't know. I'm a fan of Beavertown drinks, if I'm honest. I like Gamma Ray and Neck Oil. 24 said it's funny, isn't it, Sava? Because loads of people have been reporting it's a massive week for Spurs. In comes Solomon, and that's it. The week's not over. But I'm not allowed to say that because the other guy just said I had to be negative and go down to the Emirates. I love that. Supported Spurs for 40 years. Go down the Emirates. You must support Arsenal. I don't know how some people get through the day. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how some people wake up, put their pants and socks on and actually go and breathe and speak to other human beings. But he tried. Santu, big up. Big donation as always. Santu, you are a legend. Always a big supporter of the channel. Thank you so much. Much love, my brother. I love you. Thank you very much. And Tom Martin, said no chance Levy pays for 35 plus players to go to Oz. I reckon he probably expenses it back. All this talk of Bukayo Saka earlier, and he's just scored for Arsenal in a friendly against Nuremberg. Just to let you know, one of my mates has messaged me to say, there you go, Saka scored for Arsenal. Oh, I take it back. He scored in a pre-season friendly. He must be world class. Keep smashing the like button, people. It's a sunny-ish Thursday night. Yeah, the blue sky's out. It's a sunny-ish Thursday night. We're all loving life. 87 likes, 376 people in the house. People, that is poor. Let's get 7 more subscribers as well and get to 7,200 as quickly as possible. Sava, I think give a chance to the young centre-backs. Sure, let's do it. Let's get them some game time while we're away. Absolutely. I agree with you, my friend. We will, Jono. Of course we will. Of course we will. That's negative. Come on, Jono. I just got told to go down the Emirates and you're saying worse things than me. The last time I had anything to do with Emirates was a flight back from Dubai about a month ago. Other than that, I'm not sure what this whole go and support another club because you haven't said we're the best thing ever. Hey, it is what it is. Ariel said Romero ain't partnering. He's being benched by Dyer and Sanchez. Video complete. Sofia. I love that name. What does that mean? Does that mean something? Like, am I being an idiot? Bremer is a good fit for Spurs. Listen, I'd take Bremer. We tried to get him. He went to Juve. Apparently, he's available in the market again, but we will see. Donna Cullen in the house. Said, Mr. Sava, what are your thoughts on the new Eric Dyer documentary I've put up on Spurs play? Will I watch it? No, I won't, Donna. I've got no interest in watching a documentary about a really bad defender. And I'm not going to pay you for Spurs play. But thank you for asking. Jason has said, why do we take so long? Thought medical was arranged for this week. I mean, I don't know. It's all a bit strange, isn't it? We really do take a while, don't we? Big up to Bobby K all the way over there in Canada. Big up. 6 more subscribers now. We'll get to 7,200. So keep smashing that subscribe button, people. Ulfric is in the house and said, Sava, if you were Kane, would you join PSG or Bayern? Of the two, if I had a chance, I'd join Bayern Munich. I joined Bayern. Aston Villa put in a bid of 45 million for Leverkusen's Diaby. Serious club. Is that true? Is this true? Have they put in a bid? I haven't seen that anywhere. Who's reporting that? Please let me know so I can go and have a look. But, I mean, Diaby is a very good player. He's a very good player, Diaby. Pacey, scary. Mr. Daigle in the house saying, well, surprise, surprise. Tottenham Hotspur about to go on our pre-season tour without addressing a 3-year centre-back issue. Who'd have thought it? But don't worry, this is the window we do stuff. Brian, come on. We got time. We got time, brother. We got time. Come on, please, Spurs, don't let me down. I've tried to be so positive this window. If not, I'm going to have to go and support Arsenal, won't I? Arsenal. Mark Robinson has said, I think we'll end up with Tapsoba and Nelson. What do you think? I don't know. I keep hearing about Nelson. But Nelson, as far as I'm aware, will be cheaper than both of them. So if we were going to get him, I don't know why we wouldn't have done it yet. But, hey, I just don't know. MV Joker Davis has said, what you think about Levi Colwill rumours? Big up for the super chat. Rumours to where? To Tottenham or somewhere else? I mean, let's be fair. If there are any rumours circling about Levi Colwill, Chelsea are not going to give a player with that much potential to Tottenham. Let's be brutally honest. But thank you for the super chat. And Orok Beats, I did get your message, by the way. I'll come back to you a bit later on Instagram, has said, thank you for the super chat, maybe Post is going to play our worst players to prove a point. Yeah, I'll be honest, my man. I don't feel like he seems that type of manager. I think he's positive. I think he's going to go and do what he thinks is best for the club. I don't think we should be thinking about that anymore, about let's play bad players to prove to the owners we need new players. By all accounts, it looks like we're trying to get new players, so let's hope we do. Big up Spurs Taffer said, new subscriber. I got nothing interesting to say yet, just saying hi. Well, hi to you as well. Hopefully I'll have some interesting things to say. If you do want to subscribe, like Spurs Taff, please do. And stop being tight, people. Smash that like button. I would do a shirt giveaway, but I don't feel like we're going to get those subscribers in this show. Palkic has said, I'm a little bit worried about Van der Vendel, to be honest. We'll get there, man. We'll get there. I'm confident about this one. I feel like this one will be one that we get over the line. Big up Perchy, who just purchased his tickets for Tottenham versus Barcelona. Big up to you, Perchy. Hope you're all well. Get over there and subscribe to this man. And he has got a 24-hour charity stream tomorrow. 24 hours. Perchy, I will not be doing all 24 hours, but you know I will be making appearances throughout the 24 hours. Ultras Kenny has said, Onana is bad in the air, doesn't command his area, makes mistakes. I'm not going to read that out. He reminds you of Barthez, would go for Diogo Costa. Okay, I mean, that's not the Onana I think everyone else has seen play, but okay, you're welcome to your opinion, my man. Sean Whelan said, so no new centre-backs for pre-season. That's quite frustrating. Your thoughts? Yeah, it is frustrating. I'm hoping that we get one of the two wrapped up in the next couple of days and they can fly and meet them out there, Sean. But yeah, where I will worry is if we get to like a week before the beginning of the season and we've got no new centre-back in. At the moment, I'm okay with it. But hey, listen, Sal, everyone's got a voice. Listen, if I just read out the good comments, it would be boring. Let's read out the good ones and the bad ones. And hey, everyone gets... I like to think I'm one of the only YouTubers who reads out as many comments as possible, even though it gets me in trouble from time to time because people use it as a reason to have a dig, but it is what it is. Let me catch up with some comments. God, there are so many here. Do I think we'll get another goalkeeper? I don't think we will. I think Fraser Forster is a more than capable number two. I don't feel the need for any more centre-back, for any more centre-backs, for any more goalkeepers. So no, I don't think we will, my friend. I don't think we will. The news today that Jordan Henderson, by the way, it looks like he's going to Saudi Arabia and that could potentially see a push through for the Lavia deal. So they could have new midfield of Lavia, McAllister, Soboslai. You've got Curtis Jones, Harvey Elliott, Fabinho's still there. Oh, Bobby K. I'm such a happy clapper. I know, Bobby. You're telling me I'm a happy clapper. The other chap's telling me to go and support Arsenal. I can't keep up. Did I see it could collapse? Where? From who? Who said this? Who said this? Where? Let me see. No, I don't think. But Basuma's not going to transition to a centre-back. Let's be honest. Let's just be a proper club and go and buy some proper centre-backs, eh? Let's do that. Mark Cousins said the sun always shines in Somerset, except when it doesn't. I mean, brilliant. That is, do you know what? Poetry at its best. Right there, Mark. You should make a book. That's all right, Claude. You spell my name wrong. It's absolutely fine. Sometimes when my post comes through, it comes through and there's only one V or it's a W and not two Vs. It's absolutely fine. Dan MC Spurs, who do I think our starting 11 will be? Starting 11 for what? Are we talking about pre-season? Are we talking about Brentford, first game of the season? Let me know and then I'll answer. 5 days till pre-season, still no centre-back. And we're going to have faith. Come on. Let's do. If we all do this, we'll get some news tonight or tomorrow. I've got to that stage. The disabled team, big up. I said towards the mental health charity, Sava. Absolutely. What I will do when YouTube pay me out, I'll transfer it straight over. Everyone knows I will. Everyone's seen where the money goes for my charity events. I've got nothing to gain otherwise. So yeah, absolutely. And thank you so much for the donation. 7,196 subscribers now. 4 more to go. I've got a feeling I just saw my mate, the one who said I was negative. Where is he? Oh, I do. I like them. I like seeing these comments. Where is he? VK. We offered near 100 million euros for that guy who went to Barca. No, we didn't. No, we didn't. 100. You think Daniel Levy can't get a 30 million centre back over the line, but you think we offered 100 million for a bloke that Barca paid 35 million for? It's fans who are destroying this club's reputation. VK, I'd love you to come on and chat to me about this. I'd love you to come on. It's not the fans, mate. It's the owners who don't buy the players we need. It's the owners who have left the club the way it is. Wow. It's not the fans who are destroying the club's reputation. No, I'm sorry. Peter, yes. How are you, my man? Didn't we meet at the number 8 pub one night? Am I making that up? How you doing, mate? You good? You well? God, yeah, the podcast days, a long, long time ago. I hope you're okay. Corey boy, biting back, said, how old are you, VK? How long have you supported Spurs? Have you been to see Spurs play? It does make me laugh that, like, we have 23 years of the owners, and then it's the fans ruining the reputation of the club. I mean, hey, it is what it is. Spurs Taff said, I'm biased, obviously, but Rodon is better than Dyer and Sanchez and deserves another crack. I'm going to be honest, Spurs Taff. I think all 3 of the players you said there, combine them all together, still don't make a good centre-back. Joe Rodon has got to be one of the worst players I've ever seen at ball watching and turning. I'm sorry, mate. Big up to you. Listen, I just think we need better. I just think we need much better. VK, does it matter if I've been to see Spurs play? Over 50% of the fan base haven't. Good stat. 50% haven't seen it. Hands up if you're in the 50%. Hands up. Not true, Sava. We read every comment with all 20 viewers. Bobby K, different. Mine's hard hitting. You just have fun. You enjoy yours. I'm fighting all the time. I'm arguing. John thinks with all these talks, we're going to end up with Clement along a lay, and maybe we will. Phil is in the chat. Has said, I've got no worries. Spurs will get Van der Ven and tap Sober over the line. As long as Ange has got the players in he wants and gets to work with them for the majority of pre-season, then I'm fine with that. Me too, as long as this happens. Me too. The problem is the more and more this doesn't happen, we get worried. The longer it takes, we get worried. Thank you. We're now 3 subscribers away from 7,200. Who's going to help me? 3 of you. 10 of you surely haven't subscribed. Please do. You're all in it. You clearly don't mind my face on it. It's not the prettiest, but it's all right. And, you know, we talk football, and I try not to be biased. Some people don't like that. Some people do, but they still keep coming back. Mark Robinson has said, best channel, love all the chat. It's not just about our Spurs, but about football. Absolutely, because can you imagine if it was Spurs 100% of the time? Run out of things to talk about. But look, the majority will always be Spurs, but I like to do other bits and bobs. But thank you for the kind words. And Rodrigo, as in the Leeds Rodrigo, has just signed for Al Rayyan, has just signed for Qatari team Al Rayyan. So, yeah, it's all going on in the world. Where are we? There's loads and loads of comments. Where are we? God, there's loads of comments. Wow. Mr. Post Officer said, I mean, to be fair, regarding that guy who went to Barca, it does not sound likely, but Romero said it and grown men hang on the guy's every word. Mr. Post Office, if anyone thinks Tottenham bid £100 million for anyone, they are crazy. Spurs aren't bidding £100 million for anyone. Let's be really, really honest. I've supported Spurs long enough to know how this works. Where are we? That's the photo I thought I just saw. 7,198 now. 2 more of you. Where are we? Luke Chapman said Northampton Town, the club's promotion to Sky Bet League One. I don't know what that's in regard to, but well done, Northampton Town. Jared is saying Van der Ven and Tapsoba are smoke screens for the Longley deal. What do we make of that? Is this true? Do we think that's true? Hang on. Oh, no, that's the wife. Sorry, I thought that was someone messaging me about football. It's the wife. She definitely wasn't messaging me to give me any football inside news. Atletico now offering. Where are people seeing this? Where are you seeing this, Rooty 2? Where can someone show me? Where have we seen? Listen, I'm taking £38 million for Højbjerg all day, every day. All day, every day. Evan has said, if you go to the games, you have a different perspective. You see the whole game. Those that don't go, don't. Evan, completely disagree with you. I hear this all the time. I used to have a season ticket for donkey's years at Tottenham. I've coached. I've scouted and coached for a Premier League club. And I'll be honest with you. You can see what you want to see. You see what you want to see. The problem is when you're at a game as well, lots that happens is far away from you. TV, it's right up. So I don't believe this. I don't believe into this. Like, if you'd been at the game, you would have seen how good he was. Sorry, is my TV lying to me then? Sorry. So Richarlison wasn't really bad. It was just the TV. It was the TV making him look bad. Cello Vera said Dyer, Davis, Roden, Sanchez, and Tanganga, all the same crap. Yeah, it's frustrating, isn't it? It is frustrating. Where are we? Let's see. Right, somebody sent me a link. Let's have a look at this link. So the boot room. This makes me laugh. Right, there we go. So Tottenham will sell their amazing 27-year-old. You got to laugh, right? If you don't laugh, people, you got to cry. Amazing 27. Amazing. This guy's not amazing. He's all right. VK, stop. Stop with the nonsense. We couldn't get Laporte. Laporte does not want to join Tottenham Hotspur. Stop, VK. You're doing what fans did the other night. You've just talked about fans who ruin the reputation of the club. It's you. Laporte is one of the best centre-backs in Europe. He doesn't want to join Tottenham Hotspur. Don't be daft. Guys and girls in the chat, who reckons Laporte would join Tottenham? It's so much hard work speaking to people like this all day long. It's the worst thing about having a YouTube channel is people that just absolutely talk nonsense. Smash that like button. You tell them. Smash that like button. Please do. Please do. We've got 165 likes. Let's get that to 200 likes. We are one subscriber away from 7,200. Smash that button. Things I've heard in the last 5 minutes. Spurs could sign Laporte. Spurs have bid £100 million for a player, and Højbjerg is amazing. I mean, where do you go? Like, what do you do? I just don't know what to say anymore. Just don't know what to say. The world's gone absolutely mad. Daniel Harrison said, just me who wants Van der Ven more than Tapsoba. I need that speed in our team. Fun fact on speed, Kane clocked the same top speed as Son last season. Thank you for that. I do like a stat. Thank you. Well, a certain stat every now and then. Where are we? Do I still rate Basuma? Yeah, I think Basuma's a very good player. VK's back in the chat having a go at Corey Boy. I'll leave Corey Boy to it. That 100 million post office was on about is a bid for an NFL franchise. Frankly, Tottenham, I live, breathe and eat it, mate. My wife is not happy about such things, but yes, it is. Guys, anyone know when the transfer window will close? Isn't it the last day of August? Somebody? I'm sure it is, right? It's normally the last day in August. It's right. We've seen it now. Brilliant, or amazing, whatever it said. How do I know what? That Laporte won't join us? I don't know. I've got a brain in my head. I don't know. I've got a brain in my head. Yes, Romero joined us, who's nowhere near as good as Aymeric Laporte. Make it make sense. Yeah, apparently he's already rejected us. Oh my God, it is. I know. What I like is, when people say I pay silly people too much time. What I love though, it gets everyone in the comments talking. Got to remember that. It gets everyone talking. I know. Listen, if Aymeric Laporte signs for Spurs, not on loan, if he signed for Spurs, I will come in here and go, you know what? I am sorry, VK, we have signed him. Players like Laporte do not want to play for Tottenham Hotspur. They're used to winning trophies. He's a top, just unbelievable. David Clark, big up David, said Laporte's Spurs phone number on a blocked list. Oh, you've got to laugh. I just think it's mad. Bobby K has heard that we're getting Ronaldinho and the original Ronaldo. Yep. In a treble swoop. Ronaldinho, Ronaldo, and Laporte are all joining because VK thinks we can offer them enough. More chance Wales win the World Cup than Laporte joins Spurs. Yep, I agree with you. Yeah, as in real life. Bill. Laporte could come to Spurs, apparently. Rafa said, all this transfer talk about us being interested in Conor Gallagher and Colwell was getting on my nerves. When was the last time we got a player from Chelsea? Yeah, I agree. I do agree on that. Laporte said, what's a Tottenham? You can't laugh. Why do we need Laporte? I mean, Laporte is 10 times the player. You won't get me on that one, Phil. We are now at 7,200 subscribers. Thank you so much. If anyone else would like to subscribe, please do keep smashing that like button. 177 likes. And then please join Henry Wright TV straight after this. And I will post the link for everybody when the show is about to end. Where are we? I love the comments. I love the shows where it's just me and reading out comments. I think everyone has a good laugh. We have arguments, we have a laugh, but it's all good fun. Where are we? No. How many times can I say no in an hour? Why? I don't even want him in the 11, let alone captain. Aaron J has said, question, are we really going to start pre-season without a new centre-back? Why is it taking 3 weeks to sign a 22-year-old? Yeah, I was speaking to someone yesterday who says they're close to Spurs. I don't know. Look, you never know. But apparently it's on Wolfsburg's side. I don't know. For me, I agree with you. These type of deals should. This is what right. Okay, Aaron J. This is what makes me laugh. Right, we've got struggles getting a 25 to 30 million centre back from Wolfsburg who's 22, but people think we're going to go and get Laporte over the line and Bastoni. Nick, yeah, listen, everyone's welcome to their opinion. I just can't see in any way, shape or form that Laporte wants to join Tottenham Hotspur. Why would he? I don't get it. I thought he had already publicly rejected us as well. Yeah, I thought he had. I mean, Romero, listen, there are centre-backs I would have taken over him all day long. 3 of them played for Inter Milan. Skriniar, De Vrij, Bastoni. There's a start. Chiellini. Yeah, Acerbi. There are so many centre-backs I would have taken over Romero. So, listen, please don't tell me Romero's as good as Laporte. This is where we just get really silly. This is where we get so silly. Q7 has said, Savra and Chat, the sensible ones anyway. And just giving me a bit of positivity for sure. However, I refuse to believe he didn't want them centre-backs for the tour. Levy is worrying me again. Yeah, I think Levy worries everyone every window, but let's just hope in the next week we can get that tied up. Jono, you can sell the project to players. Right, I can't do it, guys and girls. I cannot do with that comment anymore. It's just ridiculous. Players like Laporte don't want a project. He's a senior pro at Man City and in the Spain national team. He's not a 21-year-old. This is ridiculous. Again, this is the same account. I know who this is, this absolute troll. All it takes is him to win one trophy with us and he becomes a club legend. That is what some players look for. Yeah, okay, Laporte's going to sign for Spurs. VK, how much do you reckon it's going to cost to get Laporte from Man City? How much wages do you think it's going to be? How much is it going to cost us in salary? And if Laporte is available, why do you not think he's going to sign for a better club than Tottenham Hotspur? Answer me all three of those questions. People just say things like this. Yeah? They just say things like project, sell him a project. This is not Football Manager. Fans like you don't understand football. It is embarrassing. I wouldn't swap Laporte. So hang on, you want Spurs to go and get Laporte, but you wouldn't swap Laporte for Romero. I'm sorry. People in the chat, I'll ask again. Who would you rather have, Romero or Laporte? I just can't believe I'm even asking this. Listen, they might be, but they're going to get put in their place. I will block them soon because they are just getting ridiculous. Sava, it's a much more straightforward deal to get Laporte. How much will he cost, VK? All right, VK, please. Do you know what? There are certain people unsubscribe from me. I don't like children in my chat. THFC Cluds has said, hey, Savage, I want to say thanks for all the streams. You're my favourite Spurs YouTuber and love all the content now that no games are on. You're more than welcome. When the games are on as well, you can still watch me, by the way. Apparently so. Laporte would want to come to Spurs for the go-karts and the Chick King. Who would want to join us with that? Who wouldn't? Yeah, I do. I love our fans. Thank you. Elias, thank you for a bit of some sensibility. He won Defender of the Year award, but that doesn't make Romero the best centre-back in Italy. Thank you. There are many I would have above Romero. Spurs fans are just, absolutely. We've got Ben Davis. In come the Welsh. We've got Ben Davis. It's all happening. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. It is crazy. 35 million for Laporte. VK, I'm begging you for the last 15 minutes, please come and join the show. I'll give you the link. Please come and join the show. I need to know more of these bad opinions. I need to know so many of these bad opinions. Please. I don't know what this means, but please, VK, join the show. Yeah, they are, Elias. They are. Thoughts on Kane staying? Yeah, I don't think, I don't think he was ever going to not. So what? What you've seen of him in a Spurs shirt? Does he look like anything like the best defender of anything? We really do. Oh God. Oh my God. We are funny. Sava overrates Laporte. Oh my God. Garage Classics, you were telling me the other day that Scarlett should play up front for Spurs, and now I overrate Laporte. Next, you'll say Stones is world class. I mean, I tell you what, Garage Classics, you're getting banned because you do this every show. And me and Brian Daigle know who you are. We know who you are. Don't worry about that. We know who you are. Where are we? Instead of saying Laporte, why don't say we miss Kim Min-jae? He will cost us 10 to 15 million back then. Yeah, I mean, but the problem is we can't retrospectively do anything, can we? We can moving forward. But let's be fair, Ronnie. We're not getting Laporte. Absolutely, Jessica. If Laporte goes anywhere, he's looking at the PSGs, the Barcelonas. It's not us. Morton Barley has said, is Levy going to Perth? Does he have a parachute? Thank you for the super chat. I'm not sure if he's going to Perth. I bet you if he does, he's going to sit away from the rest of the club. Moondog has said, big up Moondog, has said, Laporte, I heard Messi is coming. Oh, don't, honestly. Our fan base has been ruined by all of these trolls. That don't understand football. I don't care if he's valued at 25 million on transfer market. Aaron J, listen, I love it when people like you do this. He's not baiting me. I'm putting this idiot in his place. I'm having fun. Look at the smile. Yeah? Look at the smile. Don't worry. It's all good fun. It's all good fun. He won't join the panel. Of course he won't. He won't join the channel. Where are we? Season 22-23, Laporte was on 120 per week, but he still, if Laporte did answer our phone call, he would think it was the Samaritans. There's no chance he comes. Okay, City have come out and said they'll take 35 million. Publicly have come out and said, give us 35 million, we're selling him. Really? I don't believe that. Let's see it. Yeah, he's always in my chats, always. He's one of those, I say it's Thursday, he says it's Friday. You know, it's just one of those. He's Who do I have? Raf, you're another one. Come onto the show. Come on and name me 5 players I overrate, Raf. I'm the person earlier that got told I don't rate enough players. Now you're saying I overrate loads of players. Come on, tell me. I underestimate how much of a pool we are. That or I've got eyes. Absolutely, Evan. Yeah, Mbappe and Laporte in a double swoop. I just don't get it. Where are we? Martin, I definitely need a pint. Honestly, we've got such a bad, not all of it. We've got a lot of brilliant fans. And then you get people like Raf, that VK, Garage Classics, who's another one. There's just so many of them that just, it's not Football Manager. Like, it's not. I seriously think Laporte is better than Romero. Yeah, I do. Yeah. If anyone thinks Romero is better than Laporte, you are... Bobby Case, I said I started a league in FIFA 23 with the boys. I've got Haaland's partner Kane, KDB in the mid, Brahma, VDV and Romero back 3 and Mbappe on the wing. Exactly. Why can't he do it? Absolutely. Alan Sibley, big up, my friend. I hope you're well. Absolutely. Spurs aren't a pull to Laporte. Raf, you're a lot of this, mate. I'm going to give you the link. I bet you wouldn't come on. Have you noticed all these people are keyboard warriors? None of them would come on. None of them would come on because I'd actually ask them questions that makes them have to give an answer rather than, Laporte's better than Romero. All right, at what? So at what? What is Laporte? What is Romero better than Laporte at? Absolutely. Well, I mean, that's a bit far, J Raj. That's a bit far. This I agree with. That's a bit far. This I agree with. Big up to Biblical City. Yeah, listen, sometimes we have serious shows where we have debates and we have people on. And sometimes we don't. And it's that simple. We're going to go for another 10 minutes, people. Smash the like button. Keep subscribing. Let's get to 10K as quickly as possible. Smash the likes. We've only got 209 and there's 435 people in here. And please don't forget to go over to Henry's show after. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, Ben. You tell him. The state of our club is in where we were lucky to keep Romero. Yeah, I don't agree with that either, but it is what it is. I agree with this. I think the jury is out on him. He got a lot of excuses last year. Apparently, all of his mistakes were due to others, which I think is wrong. But apparently, that's what. So this season, I'm expecting a big year. I want to see this guy that doesn't make mistakes. I want to see this World Cup guy. Jessica has said Laporte better at winning the Premier League. Well, and the Champions League. I love this because Romero's won a World Cup. It's just this whole thing. Romero's won a World Cup. He's amazing. Per Mertesacker won a World Cup. Stefan Givash won a World Cup. Loads of average players won a World Cup. I'm not saying Romero's average, but I just don't think he's this great player a lot of you make him out to be. Absolutely, Tom Martin. The Utes. Don't worry, they were brought up badly, and one day someone will give them a slap, and they'll be all right in life. Don't worry about it; they'll grow up. Great White has said Romero won me so much money in my bet builders to get carded each game. I bet he did. Yeah, he's a liability. No, I think people need to let Delhi have some time before we start talking about these things. Let him get himself back into a good place mentally. Let him get back to enjoying his football for Everton, and then whatever happens, happens. Don't Ryan, I know. Ryan, absolutely, I know. I mean, you've got so many fans in the chat saying things like Romero's better than Laporte, and that Laporte would, Spurs. It's a no-brainer, Laporte Spurs, and that Bastoni should join Spurs, and then you wonder why we're so bad. And I agree with you, but the thing is, all of his mistakes, all of his charging out isn't down to him having bad players next to him. That's individual errors. He gets so, I've never seen a player get so much leeway for when they're bad. I really don't. I'm hoping he does better next year, but everyone raves about him in his first year at Spurs. Who was he playing next to? I'll leave it at that. The same players he was playing with last season, and apparently it was their fault. Can't have it both ways. Which one is it? Jay Ashraf said, Sava, we may have a wee chance getting the Porks. The big boys are pretty well stacked and sorted in defence, plus cash flow is not healthy across Europe. Let's see. I can't see it. I can't see why this guy would want to join us. I really can't. If he joins us, I'll be over the moon. Romero is 23? He's 25. I hate this high ceiling nonsense. I don't know. He's 25. At 25, I want to be seeing a centre back that's top quality. I don't, I don't want to, absolutely. Mustafi won a World Cup. He was worse than average. Listen, I'm not hating on Mertesacker, but you wouldn't say Mertesacker was world class the way fans Spurs talk about Romero. Just madness. Listen, I think for the Dele Alli thing, I think, look, let him enjoy his football again. Do you know what I mean? Let him get back to playing football. Get him into a headspace, and then we'll see. Garage Classic, stop emailing me. You do this all the time. You're a nasty bit of work. I'm not retracting anything. I'm not retracting anything, mate. I'm not going to reply to your email. I'm done with you. You keep doing this all the time. You come in, you're rude. You do the same thing every time. Stop emailing me. Stop emailing me. Look, you're emailing me again. Stop emailing me. I don't want to know about you. I agree. I think this is a big year for him. This is a really, really big year. Hang on 1 second. Hang on 1 second. But we're going to go for another 3 minutes. Then I'm going to love you and leave you. And Henry Wright will be going live. Guys, I just want to create a place. I just want to create a place where people want to talk football. There are so many. Mate. Oh, sorry. Hang on. Okay, I'll sort that later. Look, there are so many people that come in and ruin chats. There are some really good people, but we've really got to stop being sensible as a fan base. If there is, Jessica, I'm all over 80 million. Oh, 80 million. I'm gonna playing with absolute dog shit around him clearly makes him make errors in judgment, tackles, etc. Nah, sorry, Brian. Absolute nonsense. I'm sorry. I said this just now. The first season at Spurs, when everyone was raving about him, he was playing alongside Davis and Dyer. Who's he been playing alongside this season? The same players. So how comes the season before we raved about him, but this year he's not been good? It's the players he's playing with. He comes out, clatters people for no reason at all. And then everyone blames Longley or Dyer for that. I'm sorry. At what point does he have to take blame? Like Rio Ferdinand said about him, he's hot-headed and he's a liability. Yeah? If he changes that, great. But you can't blame some of that on other defenders. It's madness. Absolutely madness. THFC Brown said, I need to chat about footy. I'm bedridden, can't move, so I need the Spurs chat. Listen, there'll always be Spurs chat. We'll be back at 10 in the morning. I'm going to love you and leave you there. I'm really bored of Romero excuses. No one wants to put any blame onto the player himself. I don't like Dyer and Davis as much as the next person, but to blame them for when he comes out and makes ridiculous tackles is just absolutely ridiculous. This This. I say this all the time, Mr. Post Office. I always say when judging a player, if that player played for Arsenal, you guys would tell the truth. Not you guys, the Spurs fans. Like with Oliver Skip. Oh, he's good. He's one of... If these players played for another club like Arsenal, Chelsea, we'd all be saying that they're not as good as we think. Right? Romero's decent. I think he's decent. I think he's decent. Yeah, he is. He's a good centre-back when he wants to be. But the composure's not there. He hasn't got the mentality. This go out and just clatter people mentality is not what good defenders do. It is what it is. No, what I'm saying is fans like you, Jacob, who idolise Romero, you tell me he's not been great because of the players next to him. And he was playing with the same players the year before. Anyway, listen, I'm going to leave you there. Please go over to Henry. Here is the link to Henry's show. This will redirect you there anyway. Absolutely. I'm a Spurs fan, but dealing with other Spurs fans gives me a headache. I agree with you. Our fan base is crazy. An average player cannot win Defender of the Year. I don't care what he did at Atalanta. What does he do at Spurs? That's what I care about. Tell me 5 good things. I'm not going to do it now, but I always ask people to give me 5 things Romero does well. None of them are defending. It's always he's good on the ball, good passing. None of it's defending. See you later, guys. I am off. I can't be bothered. This guy's a clown as well. I can't bother with this. Right. See you later, guys. I am off. Much love. See you later. Take care. Go over and speak and listen to Henry. See you later. Bye-bye.